Hey everybody, Dr. Diane, your chronic illness expert here. Today we're talking about panic attacks and supplements can actually help with panic attacks. Now, really when it comes to panic attacks, we have to understand the underlying root cause. So there's two parts, right? There's two parts, and the first is what can actually be done in the moment to help. And then the second is what can be done from a standpoint of longer term to prevent. So things that I've seen with helping panic attacks, really largely the number one thing I've seen that some of you guys have probably tried and probably read is breathing and breath work. A lot of panic attacks, what's happening is we have a surge of this adrenaline. We have a surge of all of these brain hormones that trigger an extreme sense of panic. Now, it's always worth talking to somebody if your panic attacks are severe, if you really find that you're not able to breathe. Oftentimes in those scenarios, you want to talk to somebody to see if you need an inhaler, if you need something like that to actually calm the system. So that's always worth considering. If the panic attacks are more just like scary, uncomfortable, but they're not severe enough where it's like breathing is super crazy serious and you can usually talk yourself down. If it's a situation where it's like that, oftentimes people can do well with doing things like a fast acting supplement. So remember, things that are topical or sublingual tend to be more fast acting than things we swallow. So the neurotransmitter, the brain chemical called GABA, is a calming neurotransmitter to the system. You can find liposomal sublingual versions of that. The liposomal sublingual versions, what that means is they go through your veins and they're very, very well absorbed because of this fat particle around the actual GABA. That allows for quick entry into your bloodstream and a calming effect. Threonine can also work. Sometimes we see liposomals that are GABA threonine combinations. And the other thing that I've seen to help is like a topical magnesium. So those things can be really helpful. The flower essence rescue remedy I've seen to really help people as well. That can work very quickly. And then, of course, we always have to remember the root causes. Why are these occurring? Why is our nervous system so dysregulated that we're secreting so much adrenaline at one time? This is one of the things that I really want to bring awareness around in the upcoming Lyme Disease Awareness Month that starts in May. So through the month of May, definitely look out. I'm going to have so many different bonuses and giveaways. My book's going to go on really, really low price point. So I'm going to offer that for practically free. So I'm going to have lowering and huge sales on a lot of different things. So look for May for Lyme Disease Awareness Month coming up. Make sure you go down into the show notes. Check out my masterclass as well. My masterclass in May is a free class. It's going to be an opportunity to come. We're going to talk about emotions. We're going to talk more on these topics, root causes, solutions, strategies. You can bring your questions to me and we'll do live Q&A to really workshop for you a sense of what labs you've been missing. A common root cause that a lot of people have when we have these long-term situations of panic, of dysregulation, is a condition called pyroluria. Pyroluria is a genetic condition that's fairly common and not really tested for much. When we have this genetic condition, people tend to make these molecules called pyrroles or cryptopyrroles. And essentially these cryptopyrroles, they'll grab on zinc and B6 and they'll essentially pull them out of our body. We'll excrete these nutrients at higher rates. Well, we need things like zinc and B6 to make things like serotonin, our happy hormone, which has a calming effect on our system. So B6 and zinc play a huge role in brain chemistry. And so sometimes there's different disease processes like this that get missed, and that's actually leading to things like panic attacks. And of course, Lyme, mold, other infections, other toxins. There's a lot of other things that can cause a inflammatory reaction for the nervous system that can contribute this as well. We're going to go through these and more in my next masterclass, so make sure you sign up for that. That's going to be in the show notes. Remember to share this with your friends and family so we can spread the word about Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and so I can get all of the information that I'm sending out and really focus on in that month in higher amounts. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in another video.